Dr. Suren De Silva, representing the Sri Lanka Association of Urological Surgeons, and Professor Neville Pereira, representing the academic panel and examiners from SLUGS. Please join us at the hip table, sir. I invite Professor Srinath Chandrasekhara, the president during the Jubilee year of the College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka, when the first exam was held, to make the introductory remarks.
Dr. Niaz, President of the College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka. Mr. John Camilleri Brennan, Vice President of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow. Professor Aberani, Registrar. Dr. Suren De Silva, immediate past President of the Sri Lanka Association of Urological Surgeons. Professor Neville Pereira, Senior Urologist and past President. Ladies and gentlemen, promoting the advancement of surgical care, education, research, and upholding the high standards of professionalism are key factors that have been embedded in the mission statement of the College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka. As you are all aware, surgery as a specialty, as well as the College of Surgeons, have progressed tremendously in the last 50 years or so in numerous ways. Development of surgery and branching off into numerous specialties, each of whom are represented in the College of Surgeons as council positions, and the specialization as well as the excellence of care that each of these specialties have achieved is a remarkable story that we can all be proud of. In 2021, during the Golden Jubilee year, our college embarked on yet another pioneering program, keeping with the above objectives and the mission statement of our college. And this was to develop an exit level examination and assessment, which was a long felt need for the country. The initial project during this period was piloted in the specialty of urology, as it was the first of its kind of examinations in Sri Lanka. As a college and as a specialty, I belong to both of them, we are delighted that there has been a high demand for this examination among specialist trainees as well as many of the recently board certified urologists. At CSL, the council and its members have always been keen to develop its own system of accreditation whilst maintaining international standards. Indeed, it is the intention, and it has been the intention of the college to expand these programs to all specialties. It is with gratitude that I note that we have had an unstinted support of many stakeholders within a very short period of time, especially during a time when the country was facing numerous difficulties with the COVID pandemic as well as the economic crisis. The Sri Lanka Association of Urological Surgeons took on the job of collaborating with CSSL by taking up the bulk of the work and developed examination content, provided examiners, along with many of our young urologists coming forward to carry out CME programs to prepare these young trainees. The Postgraduate Institute of Colombo's medical educationalists also came on board by supporting this initiative, providing analytics and tools for validation. We are very grateful to the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow for assisting us with the development of this examination structure, examiner training, quality assurance, as well as exam assessment. All these collaborations ensure that the CST urology, as we call it, conform to international standards, ensuring accreditation by both the colleges. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, 2 diets of this exam have already been conducted, and the third has already been scheduled ensuring feasibility, viability, and viability of this program. As mentioned, urology was a pilot project, and the college is hopeful, and I am hopeful that this program will now spread to other specialties, and I think some of the blueprints have already been developed, and I do hope that this exit specialization, which has been a long-felt need, will now extend to other specialties. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a proud moment for all stakeholders of this program, and especially for our young urologists who now have exit level qualifications. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Srinath. I call upon Dr. SMS Niaz, the President of the College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka, to address the gathering.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure to be back on the podium again, and members of the head table and all the distinguished guests and the recipient of the awards and all the others. Thank you very much. Thank you indeed. As Professor Srinath clearly mentioned, this is the first exit examination by College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka in collaboration with Sri Lanka Association of Urological Surgeons, PGIM, and the international partner is Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow. Thank you indeed. I had to remember or remind every one of you one key figure who is not in this audience or on the head table, David Richens, Professor David Richens, who pioneered, who was instrumental instilling this idea of getting this exit exam, and for which Professor Abirani was a real backbone for us. And thank you very much. And both of them, Professor David Richens and Professor Abirani, was instrumental in training our examiners as well. Thank you indeed, gentlemen. And Professor John Camilleri Brennan, thank you indeed to have been taking part in this endeavor. On the Sri Lankan side, there are many. To name a few, Professor Neville Pereira, Dr. Surendi Silva, who is on the podium, and Dr. Pandula Siribardana. Hello, sir, thank you. And Professor Srinath and Ajit. And they all were, and others, to name a few only, and others have been extremely helpful. Thank you indeed. Last, I would like every other surgical association affiliated to Sri Lanka College of Surgeons, Sri Lanka College of Surgeons, to take a leaf out of these precedents and move forward, as Professor Srinath mentioned, and some of them have already sort of enlisted, and it's on the way. And with that short note, I welcome every one of you, and thank you very much. Thank you indeed.
I call upon Mr. John Camilleri Brennan, the Vice President of the College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow, to speak to us.
Thank you very much. Just a brief note, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very proud moment for our college, the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow, to be in such a prestigious event. It is my pleasure to thank the organizers of this exam. This is all testament to the strong bond that our college has with the Sri Lankan College of Surgeons and the Association of Urology. I congratulate the candidates who were successful in the examination. They worked so hard to have reached such a very pivotal moment in their life. But I also congratulate and thank those who have helped the candidates, especially those who supported them, their loved ones, their families. And I think they should be congratulated, because this is their event as well, because it is thanks to them that we have 5 brilliant, successful candidates amongst us. So, without further ado, I thank you all and enjoy the meeting. Thank you.
I request Mr. Camilleri Brennan to join us for the award ceremony, and Professor Abirani and Dr. Niaz to represent the College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka. I will first read the names of those who were successful in our exam in 2022. The names that I will read are of the individuals who are currently physically here in Kandy with us. Those in absentia, I will read out the names later. The first successful candidate, Dr. P.P. G.K. Harindra. Dr. M.M. Taha. Dr. N.L. Veerasinghe. Dr. W.A.M.A. Vilararachi. The year 2022 candidates have already received their diplomates from the Royal College previously. The past candidates from the year 2023 exam, Dr. C.K. Alahakon.
First one.
Yeah. Dr. H.M. M.N.B. Hera. Dr. M.N.M. Nabil. Dr. R.N. Samarasinghe. Dr. V. Tanusan. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Yes. That concludes the award ceremony, and I thank you all for your patience. Thank you.
So what's happening was a certain list reading from the list, list. So now we need to take what I do with the
Thank you, sirs. Ladies and gentlemen, next we move on to a special segment of the Sri Lanka Surgical Congress 2024, which is Colocon 2024, the annual academic sessions of the Sri Lankan Association of Colorectal Surgeons. May I invite Consultant Surgeon and President of the Association, Dr. Nishanka Jayawardena, to make the opening remarks.